So unless you've been like completely living under a rock for like the last week, week and a half, this whole Harvey Weinstein or Weinstein or however you say the POS's name, this sexual harassment scandal, it got me thinking, and it really, it kind of, well, it's like saying someone's kind of pregnant, but it pissed me off. You've got all these talking heads out there that are talking about how it's disgraceful news and it is appalling to all of those whose work he championed. It's indefensible. Then you've got people that are deeply disturbed, and my heart goes out. And it's like, yeah, of course your heart goes out, and of course we're disturbed. I mean, for crying out loud, the guy is, he doesn't deserve to be under my shoe. But when people say, I hope this stops and this thing from happening more. I hope this changes the paradigm or shifts the paradigm so this doesn't happen anymore. It's like, holy crap, people! What rock do you live under? That I hope. Let's change this a little bit. Let's change it to what are you going to actually do to try and stop this? I mean, that's what we should be doing. It's not, I hope this doesn't happen again. Well, you can hope in one hand and crap in the other and can bet you money which one's going to fill first, right? This hoping thing, this thing of speaking out, that's going to stop it. No, speaking out isn't going to stop it. Standing up is going to stop it. Manning up for men in positions. I guarantee people are saying that, oh, I never saw this coming, didn't see this coming. Bullshit. There's been signs and symptoms from this man that people just chose to overlook. I mean, let's call a spade here. What people are is they're afraid to stand up and say something. They're afraid to ask a question. They're afraid to put themselves in a position of vulnerability for someone else because they fear they're going to be like made fun of or that they're wrong. Well, who cares if you're wrong? If you're wrong, you're wrong. But if you have an inkling that something like this is going on, you got to do it. We've got men, we've got women, we've got boys, and we've got girls that are being abused, that are being sexually abused, that are being mistreated every single day in this country. The statistics are all over the board. You can't really find one that really is like consistent with anything from one to another. But they say it's like a quarter of the population has been or will be. That's too many. That's 25% too many in my mind. I wrote a book. It's called Man Up. And in this book, I talk about manning up as a father, manning up as a husband, manning up in all these different areas of our life. Well, one of the ways that when we look at, okay, what can I do? How can I stop this from happening? What change can I possibly make in this world? Well, I'll tell you right now, if you're a dad, the change you can make is speaking into your son's life. It's raising him the right way. So number one, that he respects people, women, respects others other than himself. That is how you make a difference. Now, same thing with the daughter. If you've got a girl, I mean, let's face it, there are men that get abused too. There are men that get abused by women. Obviously, not necessarily as highly, doesn't happen as often, but it still happens. There are boys that get abused by men that get abused by men. At the end of the day, what it does take is it takes us to man up or human up or woman up and to take a stand and to speak up when you see something that isn't right. When you think there may be something more, when something seems amiss, when that gut instinct tells you something's wrong here. Look further. Don't just ignore it. That's what we got to do.